Today is a very auspicious day, Disappearance Day of two prominent disciples of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, Srila Bhakti Bhudev Srauti Goswami Maharaj. Disappearance. One of the personalities sent to Srila Prabhupada by Lord Chaitanya was Ram Gopal, who would later be known as Srila Bhakti Bhudev Srauti Goswami Maharaj. Ram Gopal appeared on Monday, 2nd February 1894, 21st Magh, 5th day of the waxing moon cycle, as the eldest son of Sri Ram Sundar Chattopadhyay and Saraswati Devi in Chatna, Bankura, West Bengal. To fulfill the mission of Srila Prabhupada, Ram Gopal, aged 35, came to Sri Chaitanya Math in Mayapur on Friday, 20th April 1928. That is 7th Vaishak, 1335. Shortly afterwards, Srila Prabhupada gave him Harinam and Diksha. His service attitude for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission was most attractive. Therefore, 2 years later, on Tuesday, 23rd September 1930, 7th Ashwin 1337, that is Bengali era, Srila Prabhupada bestowed sannyas initiation upon him with the name Bhakti Bhudev Srauti Goswami Maharaj. He was the 6th sannyasi disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Only after 2 years he got sannyas. Seeing his skills in every area of spiritual practice, Srila Prabhupada appointed him as the assistant editor of the Bengali daily publication, the Doinik Nadia Prakash, and the publisher of the Bhagavat Patrika, a magazine printed in the Hindi and Oriya languages. Srila Srauti Maharaj was proficient in Hindi, Oriya, Bengali, Sanskrit, and English. After sannyas, Srila Prabhupada sent him to preach across India and spread the loving message of Lord Chaitanya. Srila Prabhupada in 1932, Srila Prabhupada instructed him to establish a temple in Varanasi, Allahabad, Prayagraj, and Gaya. So this is after 2 years he took sannyas, means 4 years after he first met him, because they are not ordinary souls. They are sent by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to assist Prabhupada in this widespread preaching all over the world. By nature, Srila Srauti Maharaj was always engaged in one service after another all over India. Therefore, many devotees would say that he was an incarnation of Narada. Srila Srauti Maharaj established temples in Jhargram, Tatanagar, Bolpur, and Birbhum. Srila Srauti Maharaj departed from the material world on Monday, 10th January 1983, on the auspicious day of Dvadashi, 29th Paush. His exemplary service attitude will always be an inspiration for us devotees to continue our service. Srila Prabhupada would say that Srila Bhakti Bhudev Srauti Goswami Maharaj is a valuable asset of Lord Chaitanya's mission. Our Gurudev usually mentions Srauti Maharaj when explaining the importance of Guru Parampara, how divine knowledge descends through bona fide Guru Parampara, and one can receive it with submission. When he submits to preceptorial channel Guru Parampara, then he can receive that, he can realize that that will descend. Otherwise it is impossible. But in order to illustrate this point, Gurudev told us that after Prabhupada's disappearance, Srauti Maharaj used to do Brajamandal Parikrama with our mat, with Param Gurudev. So one time, one brahmachari was bitten by one dog, and there was that danger of that disease, so he had to be taken to take injection to Mathura. So some other brahmacharis would have to go with him, and that would take like 3-4 days. So they were very disheartened, and someone came to know that Srauti Maharaj, before he joined the mat, he was doing some practices to cure snake poisons or this dog poison, or the disease is coming. I don't know the English name. So they requested him, you please cure this brahmachari. Then he said, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I did that before, now I'm not doing that. But then they were requesting him repeatedly, and telling that we will miss so many places in Brajamandal Parikrama if we have to go with him, and we'll miss 3 of us, we'll miss. They were requesting again and again. Then Srauti Maharaj said, okay. Then he put him on one platform, and Gurudev said, we were all watching. Then he was chanting some mantras, and suddenly that platform circle start to rotate by itself, by the power of that mantra. And that brahmachari who was bitten by dog had to sit on that platform. So then that was rotating, and then after some time when it stopped, then Srauti Maharaj said, okay, now all poison or that disease, everything is gone. He's all right. And he was really feeling better, and everything was fine. Then so many brahmacharis approached Srauti Maharaj, you please teach us, please teach us. Then he said, no, it cannot be like this, it cannot be had like this only. You will have to submit to that preceptorial channel, and you will have to practice that sadhana. And then when you will get that revelation or that blessing to get that siddhi, then you can have it. It is not just like you go to school and you learn something and you know. Here it is not like that. It has to come to you by the blessing of that Guru Prabhupada. That is some material, tantric maybe something. It is not for eternal welfare. But still, principle is there that you cannot get that knowledge without submission and practice, and then revelation will come. So our Gurudev used to say this. It is same in devotional Guru Parampara. You have to submit to bona fide preceptorial channel, practice that instruction, then you can get the result. Not by any other process. So today Srila Bhakti Bhudev Srauti Goswami Maharaj's disappearance day. I am going down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy, for devotion to Krishna and his devotees. Not ordinary person. Then another Prabhupada's disciple, Srila Bhakti Mayukh Bhagavat Goswami Maharaj. don't know if he is here also in this book. I'm reading from Srila Bhakti Maharaj's book. According to the Shastra, we know that Baladev is the manifestation of Lord Krishna. That same Lord Baladev appeared in this world during the age of turmoil in the form of Nityananda Prabhu on the 13th day of the waxing moon in the month of Falgun. On that same day, in the year 1904, Bhakti Mayukh Bhagavat Gosvami, a spiritual descendant of Lord Nityananda, appeared in a reputed family in the village of Chinpai, Birbhum district, West Bengal. We are observing his appearance there, Nityananda Trayodashi. His father was Sri Juktaram Kumar Mukhopadhyay and his mother Srimati Kushum Kamini Devi. Since his childhood, Srila Bhagavat Gosai Maharaj was naturally truthful, possessed sound character, and was charismatic. Therefore, all the villagers had great affection and respect for him. As he grew older, his eagerness to realize divine love for the Supreme Lord increased. He sat in a solitary place, his eyes filled with tears, and desired to come into contact with a genuine spiritual master. The Supreme Lord always fulfills the desires of his devotees. One day, he had a dream wherein he saw His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Srila Bhagavat Gosai Maharaj did not know who Srila Prabhupada was, but realized that the person he had seen in his dream was certainly his worshipful Guru. From that time onward, he was anxious to meet that great personality he had seen in his dream. By the mercy of the Lord, Srila Bhagavat Maharaj met that personality on Gaur Purnima day. On that same day, although he was not listed for initiation, nevertheless Srila Bhagavat Maharaj shaved his head and eagerly waited to get Harinam initiation from Srila Prabhupada. Out of his causeless mercy, Srila Prabhupada gave him Harinam initiation and told all surrounding devotees, "All of you may not know him, but I know him from before." Because that was the first day he came there and immediately wants initiation, but Prabhupada knew, I know him from before. Because that was already arranged by Krishna. Like Narad already knew that he has to go to Dhruva. Because Narayan sent Narad to go to Dhruva. So Narad already knows to whom he sent. Also Shukadev Goswami, he knows that he has to go to Parikshit Maharaj. So Krishna gives that to Guru and that arrangement is made. So Prabhupada said, you don't know him because first time he came, but I know him. Krishna revealed him to me as he revealed Prabhupada to this Maharaj in dream. He's your Guru. Although this was the first time that Srila Bhagavat Maharaj was physically meeting Srila Prabhupada expressed to all the devotees that he knew Srila Bhagavat Maharaj from before. Either he is a Parshad sent by Mahaprabhu and they know each other already from before and they are doing Leela of meeting here. Like Vishaka already knows Krishna, but they play the pastime when Mahaprabhu, Krishna, comes to Godavari, and there he meets Raya Ramananda, who is Vishaka. They already know each other from before. Like that, in this case, it may be that they are already Parshad, or sometimes Guru is shown to disciple beforehand, and Guru also can know by the will of Krishna, that he will be sent to me, or I will have to go to him, like in the case of Narad going to Dhruva. Within 1 year, he left his family life and dedicated his whole life to the service of his Gurudev. In a short period of time, Srila Prabhupada gave him second initiation, Diksha, and he got the spiritual name Shubha Vilas Das Adhikari. After second initiation, Srila Prabhupada appointed Shubha Vilas Prabhu as the teacher of Dharma in the Bhakti Vinod Institute at Mayapur. Soon, Srila Prabhupada appointed him as the main editor of the Dainik Nadia Prakash, daily spiritual newsletter. He efficiently wrote and proofread articles and managed the press. Srila Prabhupada saw Shubha Vilas Prabhu's dedication in publication service and gave him the title Bhakti Mayukh, meaning one who has prime devotion. Eventually, Srila Prabhupada made him a Maho Padeshak, that is great instructor or great advisor. On Gaur Purnima 1936 meeting, Gaur Purnima, meaning that he was a great devotional advisor. Yes, here it is given. In 1948, on Srila Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja, Srila Bhakti Bhudev Srauti Goswami Maharaj, about whom we just heard, bestowed the order of sannyas upon Shubha Vilas Prabhu in Jhargram, Medinipur, West Bengal, in the Gaur Saraswata Math. Shubha Vilas Prabhu received the name Tridandi Swami Bhakti Mayukh Bhagavat Goswami Maharaj. Although he had the inner desire to live in Vrindavan and spend the rest of his life in solitary devotional practice, Srila Bhagavat Goswami Maharaj eventually established his first preaching center at his birthplace in 1951. In 1971, Srila Bhagavat Goswami Maharaj established another preaching center at Bolpur, Shantiniketan, West Bengal. In 1986, he established another preaching center in the city of Purulia, West Bengal. All his god brothers were pleased to see his firm faith in Guru, his commitment in serving Sri Hari Guru and Vaishnavas, his enthusiasm in chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and his one-pointed surrender. All disciples of Prabhupada, because they were sent for this preaching mission, though they sometimes play the pastime of wanting to do solitary bhajan, like Sridhar Maharaj also, but they were always then inspired that is not what Prabhupada came to give to this world. So they all, those who were qualified, means pure devotees, they became pure devotees, they opened mats and they were preaching, establishing mat institutions and preaching for the eternal welfare of all conditioned souls. Otherwise, going to Vrindavan and sit under tree chanting, that is okay if Krishna wants that from you, and there is no much trouble. But in order to maintain preaching center, you need so many services are there. Publication, then deity worship, you have to arrange, collect articles, get donations, cooking, making festivals, Nagar Sankirtan, so many things there. So those who are qualified, they can maintain such institution, monastery. Seeing his devotional qualities, many pious people took shelter of him and engaged in their devotional practice. Srila Bhagavad Goswami Maharaj wrote many articles for the monthly Chaitanya Vani magazine published by Sri Chaitanya Guryamat, our magazine. He also compiled Srila Prabhupada's Harikatha and published an extremely attractive book called Srila Prabhupada Upadeshamrita, the Nectarian Teachings of Srila Prabhupada. ISKCON, they translated it as Amritavani, but original name is Srila Prabhupada, means Srila Prabhupada's Upadeshamrita, Nectarian Advices. And in that Amritavani, they changed the sequence of questions and answers, but I got one original. The questions are in the same order. Actually, they were not questions given by people asking Prabhupada, but Maharaj followed one format which already Prabhupada before made during his time. He published Bhakti Vinoda Vani Vaibhav. He collected from different books of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur or articles or Harikathas some parts, some point, and he put as if someone is asking some question and this will be the answer to that question. It was not really someone put question, but they put questions. So this was already published during the time of Prabhupada for Bhakti Vinod. Then later here, this Bhagavat Maharaj, he made the same format, taking different Harikathas from Prabhupada during his lectures or articles or books or songs and putting question in front, so that will be the answer. I will read some after. On Sunday, 28 December 1986 at 9:05 a.m. at the age of the Shukla Dvadashi, 12th day of waxing moon cycle, at the age of 82, Srila Bhagavad Goswami Maharaj left this world from his room located in his temple at Raipur, Birbhum district, while remembering the midday pastimes of Sri Sri Radha Govinda, which take place in Radha Kunda, Madhyana Lila. We are hearing during Kartik this Lila. Srila Bhagavad Goswami Maharaj's entire life teaches us to wholeheartedly dedicate ourselves to Sri Hari, Guru and Vaishnavas. This is the only way to reach our spiritual goal, which is to become eternal servants of the divine couple, Sri Sri Radha Krishna. Srila Bhagavad Goswami Maharaj was a shining example of a pure, unparalleled, divine personality. Today is his disappearance day. I am bowing down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy, for pure devotion to Krishna and his devotees. So I will read something from this book, which is very famous. This is English translation. Sometimes it is little difficult to understand, but I also have in original Bengali. Sometimes if there is some confusion, I also check in Bengali if I can understand, or otherwise consult with someone. So I will just open somewhere, praying the grace of Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Saraswati Thakur. Question 286. Why do we not have faith in the divine substances? Answer. The excessively sinful persons do not have faith in the spiritual objects. The heart, polluted with sins, cannot repose faith in the pure substances. That is why the Mahabharata and Skanda Puran say, Mahaprasade Govinde Namo Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwashunaiva Jayate. The person with little pious activity cannot repose faith in Mahaprasad, great offerings, Govinda, holy name, and Vaishnavas. Person with a little piety or excessively sinful do not have faith in these four divine substances like rice Mahaprasad, stone or wood image, Diti, divine sound, Harinam, and a divine person, Vaishnava and Guru. Since we have lost faith in the four kinds of transcendental substances in modern times, many kinds of unwanted desires have devoured us. Mahaprasad, Govinda, Nam, and Guru. These four are transcendental substances. But we have lost this faith coming into the illusory world. Miyate anaya iti maya. The thing by which measurement may be made is Maya. Whatever you can measure, that is Maya. Because transcendental substances you cannot measure by anything. They are unlimited. But these four items, yes, these four, Mahaprasad, Diti or Govinda, name, and Guru or Vaishnava, pure devotee. But these four items are not measuring substances. Sri Govinda is self-manifested realistic entity. It need not be seen by light, by lighting other light. Like we heard that the boy thought because he was born in cave or in prison, he never saw sun before. He thought in order to see the sun, I would have to bring the candle. That was his lack of experience. So that jailer took him out and said, no, you don't need. You just come with me. Then the boy could realize, oh, there is enough light in the sun. He's self-effulgent. By his grace, I can see him. Like that, Govinda is self-manifested. When he reveals, then you can know him, not with the help of any other light. So any kind of material qualification or any kind of material disqualification does not count here. Only surrender to accept his revelation. Gam bindati iti Govinda. This is meaning is one who gladdens the earth, cows, and senses is Govinda. Vindati means to please, to satisfy. And go can mean so many things. Gopas, gopis, senses, Vedas, cows. Supramundane Govinda is not concoction of human mind. Sri Govinda is only supramundane entity, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sri Gurudev, the Supreme Benefactor, dispenser of divine knowledge, the king of Vaishnavas, apprises us of this realistic truth, Govinda. He can show us or tell us about Govinda. Sri Govinda himself is the image of unadulterated supreme bliss. the matter that appears to be true is apparent truth, local truth. It cannot be positive or absolute truth. In the consideration of the unlimited time, there was no substance in the beginning of Govinda. The material world is created for the people averse to the service of Govinda. Means there was nothing before Govinda, because there was no substance in the beginning of Govinda. Nothing was before him. He is eternal and he is prime cause of all causes. The material world is created for the people averse to the service of Govinda. And today also is my mother, she's here, Tunga Vidyadasi, birthday, and it is very uncommon but auspicious that this year her Tithi, lunar day of birth, and also solar day are same as they were in that year when she was born. 8th January, solar date, and also Tithi, this Dvadashi, is same. So she also had faith in God before, from childhood. Then she was doing yoga, Hatha Yoga. And then one person told, okay, you can do yoga, but you don't know what is the real yoga. Then she was arguing, no, I know. I'm getting so much benefit from yoga. I know what is yoga. Then he said, no, you don't know. I have one book. There you can read what is real yoga. Then she said, okay, you bring. And he brought Srimad Bhagavat Gita as it is by Srila Sai Maharaj. And in that introduction, Sai Maharaj wrote, if someone wants to understand what is here in the Gita, then at least theoretically he has to accept that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So my mother accepted because she wanted to understand Bhagavad Gita so that she could give reply to that person. Because he was arguing, you don't know what is real yoga. So because of that faith in pure devotee, Sai Maharaj, she was reading and she got some revelations and mystical experience, then got faith. Then naturally when one has faith, next step is sadhu sangha. Ado shraddha, tato sadhu sangha, tato guru padashra, tato bhajana kriya. So one person told her, yes, I know about this book and there are some people who are practicing this. You should meet them, devotees. So we all family, we went to Sadhu Sangha program in one hotel that time. Sachinandan Swami of ISKCON. Then also to ISKCON Sunday feasts, and then after, by the arrangement of Krishna and Sai Maharaj, our Gurudev came to Slovenia and she was attracted to him, feeling that he is the same as Sai Maharaj, and she took initiation and then also got opportunity of serving Gurudev whenever he was coming to Slovenia, organizing program, and for stay with the help of Devaki and other devotees, and also Srila Bhakti Mayukh Sai Maharaj, and like this. Then came to India many times also, and even now she's continuing doing this service. Whenever any Vaishnavas are coming to Slovenia, she's providing whatever is necessary. So today is his birthday according to solar day and also Tithi. So if she wants, she's present here. she can tell one number from number 1 to 675 questions are here in this book. From 1 to 675. If she tells or writes one number, then I can read what Prabhupada will say in that number. Okay, she said 81. I will open question 81. Question 81. What is service or seva? Service is not the bodily or mental activity. It is related to spirit soul. There is no business mentality in service, in seva. Service to Krishna for the sake of Krishna's pleasure is genuine service to Krishna. There is not the slightest tinge of self-pleasure. Service is unadulterated, means nothing is mixed inside, it is pure. Causeless, unimpeded, nothing can obstruct. Spiritual propensity. Service is, again I'm reading, seva is unadulterated, causeless, unimpeded. Spiritual propensity. Vedic perception is not possible without unadulterated service to the lotus feet of spiritual master. None but a devotee can become a spiritual master. This is not a sectarian statement. This is the realistic truth. The Lord Krishna says, I serve the person. No, I serve a person the way he serves me. That is, Je jatamam prapadyante tam stateva bhajamyaham. Krishna says in Gita that this is here meant. I serve a person the way he serves me. Service in erotic mellow is by means of all limbs. Erotic mellow here means madhurya rasa. Is by means of all limbs. Gopis, they are transcendental spiritual entities, nothing to do with this material female. That is completely transcendental, spiritual, eternal. They serve Krishna with all their limbs of their spiritual form, hands, leg, everything. Full dedication with everything. So Krishna gives away all his limbs. He also reciprocates. Krishna considers himself grateful even after giving himself up. He says, I am yours. And he is grateful to them. The fulfillment of self-surrender and summit of service lie in the very erotic mellow, this madhurya rasa. It has no any connection with this material world. Only the word is like that, madhurya rasa or shringara, or consorthood, parakia, all this. So gopis, love, and self-surrender, they are the highest. And because their service is the highest, Krishna also reciprocates. This is, I'm telling, Prabhupada's comment, means answer ends here. Our Srila Sridhar Maharaj, he explained that Radharani is the highest devotee. Of all the gopis we heard in Upadeshamrita, of all the gopis, Radharani is highest. Her love is highest. That is why she can extract the maximum rasa out of Krishna. So highest attainment for the jiva will be to attain the service of Radharani. Then highest quality and quantity of rasa one can attain in serving Radharani. That is the highest. That was also revealed by Prabhupada and infused in his disciples. Also Sridhar Maharaj had to explain this by the grace of Prabhupada. So Madhurya rasa is highest. So first here Prabhupada saying, seva cannot be done by body and mind. Means when you misidentify yourself with body and mind. It cannot be. It is related to spirit soul. When spirit soul is in relation with spiritual relationship with Krishna, then seva starts. That can be seva. We hear Sarva padavi nirmuktam tatparatana nirmalam. When you are free from all false egos and you know I belong to Krishna in your spiritual body, then when you engage everything for his service, that is called bhakti or seva. And there is no business mentality there. I will do this for you, Krishna, and you will give me this much money, or you will give me this name and fame, or this. No. It is exclusively for the satisfaction of Krishna. And because that is natural function of jiva, naturally jiva gets that transcendental bliss. That is not selfish bliss. It is automatically coming. Because you are engaged in your constitutional position. There is not the slightest tinge of self-pleasure. Service is unadulterated, causeless, unimpeded spiritual propensity. And this we can get by unadulterated service to the lotus feet of spiritual master. This seva, vritti, propensity for seva, can be awakened in us by the grace of bona fide guru. Bona fide guru can only be devotee, here Prabhupada says. And the highest seva is that by the gopis. And Radharani, of all the gopis, Radharani is highest, so Krishna also reciprocates in most, in the highest way with Radharani. So she offered feast today, and I'm bowing down and praying for her continuous blessing. Also, I came in contact with devotees and Shastra through her, also to Gurudev, so I'm always eternally grateful for this. And I pray for her blessing, continuation of that. Also Gurudev told her, you have to take care of Madan Gopal's material needs and also spiritual amelioration. This word Gurudev used, amelioration, means improvement, spiritual improvement. Spiritual amelioration. And Gurudev gave this seva. Gurudev is taking care of me out of his causeless mercy, compassion through her, so that I can be rescued. unconditioned soul, fallen soul, with so many drawbacks, other desires. Srila Sridhar Maharaj told, quoting Prabhupada, Kanaka Kamini Pratishta. These are three main obstacles in devotion. Three desires. Kanaka means wealth. Srila Sridhar Maharaj explained, we have to know all wealth belongs to Narayan. And Kamini, woman, all women belong to Krishna. They are his, for his satisfaction. And all Pratishta, all name and fame, all glory is to Guru. Guru can command all glory. Why? Why he is the most glorious? Because he is the one who gives divine knowledge in this world. No one else can give that. That is why Guru is most glorious. By Guru's grace, fallen souls can be rescued from Maya and can get ultimate goal of life. Guru has the power to give that. So, that is the most valuable thing. Nothing else has any value in comparison with this, because by this Jiva can be rescued from all suffering and can get absolute bliss, which is the point of search for every Jiva. So only Guru can give that. So all glory is to Guru. So if one can see like this, all wealth is meant for Narayan. It is not mine, and it is not for my enjoyment. And all women, they belong to Krishna. They are not mine and not for my enjoyment. They belong to Krishna. They are his servants. And all glory is not to me. What glory I have? Nothing. All glory is actually to Guru, who is rescuing all fallen souls by giving that divine knowledge of devotion to Krishna. He is inspiring jivas for devotion of Krishna, and he can engage us in the service of Krishna. So in comparison with that, there is no any other glory. All glory is to Guru. So tomorrow, again, there is one auspicious day to Vaishnava's disappearance. Mahaprabhu's personal associates will hear about them.